So, how can you do this problem in 30 seconds or less? A rectangle has an area 155 square inches. The length of the rectangle is 4 inches less than 7 times the width of the rectangle. What's the width of the rectangle? So let's try to decompose 155 into factors. So 155 is equal to 5 and 31. Let's double check. 5 times 7 minus 4 is equal to 31. Hence, the answer is 5. How was I able to do this problem so fast? So personally, I would actually use a much slower solution. Let me show what I would do myself. So we have a rectangle right here, and the area of this rectangle is 155 square inches. Now the rectangle has width and it also has length. Now the length of the rectangle is 4 inches less than 7 times the width. So we multiply the width by 7, so it's 7w, and then we subtract 4. Then what I would do, I would construct a quadratic equation. So 7w minus 4 times w is equal to 155, right? Because it's just length times width. Now, if I'm to expand it, I get 7w squared minus 4w is equal to 155. Subtract 155 from both sides, so 7w squared minus 4w minus 155 is equal to 0. That is the quadratic equation that I need to solve. Now, the best way for me to solve this equation is of course using the quadratic formula. So the quadratic formula is minus b, right, plus minus b squared minus 4ac over 2a. And that's exactly what I would use here. So this is my a, this is my b, and this is my c, right? So I get minus b. Well, let me just do it. So a is equal to 7, b is equal to minus 4, and c is equal to negative 155. So minus b, that's just positive 4, plus minus square root of negative 4 squared, just 16, right? Minus 4 times 7 times negative 155, like it will be turning into positive, but it will still be plus 4 times 7 times 155, and all of that is divided by 14. Now the question is how to do this fast. Well, using a calculator or doing this by hand. I would do it by hand. So first of all, I would go 4 times 155. So that's equal to, so 155 times 4, right? That's equal to 150 times 4 and 5 times 4. 150 times 4 is 600, 5 times 4 is 20. We add this up, this turns into 620. We further need to multiply this by 7, right? So 620 by 7, this turns into 600 times 7, which is equal to 4200, and 20 times 7, which is equal to 140. When we add this up, we get 4340. Now, when we add 16 to it, right, or let's under the square root, let's just do it right here, we're going to get 4356. So therefore, what we do have is we have 4 plus minus square root of 4356 all over 14. How to find the square root of 4356? Again, using calculator, or just divide this by 4. So 4356 divisible by 4, because 4 is a perfect square, so this turns into 4000 plus 300 plus 56 all over 4. This is 1000. This is 75. And 56 divided by 4 is 14. When we add them up, we get 1089. And I do know that 1089 is equal to 33 squared. And if you don't know, you should join the group. Our group on Discord, we have some formula sheets and timetables, extended timetables, and that's where you learn that 33 squared is 1089. So this, therefore, is equal to 4 plus minus square root of 4 times 33 squared, right, over 14, or 4 plus minus essentially 2 squared, right, times 33 squared all over 14, or 4 plus minus expanding the square root 2 times 33 over 14, or 4 plus minus 66 over 14. If you're not going to do the minus because it's going to be less than 0, but we can do the plus, so it's 4 plus 66 over 14, which is equal to 70 over 14, which is equal to 5. Boom, got the answer for the width, right? The reason why that's the width is because we were solving for w, and w is width. So that is the proper way of solving this problem. But how to do this problem fast? Because the method I just showed is super slow, although I would personally use it. Well, the fastest way is to try to be lucky, right? So 155. Let's try to find the factors. It's clearly divisible by 5 because the 155 ends with 5, right? So when we divide it by 5, we get 150 plus 5 over 5. This is 30, and this is 1. And this is equal to 31 total, right? So 31 is a prime number. 5 is also a prime number. What a coincidence. What's, so lucky. The reason why this method is lucky is because the answer does not have to be an integer, right? But we are trying to, to gamble and see, like, hopefully it is. So if that's the case, if 155 is equal to 5 times 31, what happens is we have this rectangle here. So this side is 5, this side is 31. Now question is, 31 is length, right? So will the length suffice the conditions mentioned in this problem, which is 4 inches less than 7 times the width. So width is 5. So then what we need to check is, so 7, remember this formula, 7w minus 4. So let's just plug in 5 for w. So we get 7 times 5 minus 4, which is equal to 35 minus 4, which is equal to 31. Magic. So the condition satisfactory. So therefore, the answer for the width is 5. That's the answer. That's it.